Hi Poonam, this is Anil Mishra. I have nearly 8.5 years of SAP technical experience. I'm working with a MNC. Currently, I'm leading the team of 5. So I have end to end. I have done the 5 CRM, ABAP, and ABAP technical implementation. I have done nearly 4 support and enhancement, 1 rollout. This is my technical background. As per uh, uh, as per training is concerned, I have been associated with online training since 5+ years, and I'm here to take you ABAP training. Okay, and this is uh, all about me. Can you please briefly introduce me and your objective for doing ABAP training?
Sure. Uh, my name is Punnam Koluru,
Yes.
and I have extensive experience in programming languages, like especially in Java.
Okay.
I have done many other languages, but those are gone already, like Foxpro and all those kind of things.
Okay.
So my background is mostly like financial applications and Java programming and related architectures. So
Okay.
I'm
Sounds
just curious
good.
to be. I'm just interested in learning like SAP ABAP, just to
Okay.
have because I got bored with all those Java and so many other things. I just want to see different world.
Okay.
So
So are you
I'm interested to learn about programming because I have a good I would not say good, but I have long programming experience. So I thought it's an easy way to enter into the SAP and explore as we go on. So actually, I heard like you were working on right? Material management.
no. I'm working with a MNC. Okay. I'm working as a technical consultant since 8.5 years. That is ABAP. There are a lot more technical objects like CRM ABAP. There are object-oriented ABAP. So I'm working as a technical consultant, SAP ABAP consultant.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So to proceed with, it sounds good that you have good programming knowledge. The logic behind the programming will remain same, like whatever you are doing in Java, we have some sort of different syntax, but it is easier than ABAP, than Java. Okay, it's a simple English language, so hopefully you will get more out of it. Okay.
Sure.
So this is all about our course curriculum we are going to discuss. Okay. Before proceeding, what exactly I'm differentiating ABAP. The previous ABAP we were using as the procedural ABAP. That's R3 ABAP. R3 means SAP classic solution was called R3, three-layer technology. Now we are more into
Actually, like, sorry to interrupt, but
yes.
I could not hear completely the complete sentences. Maybe your phone is not good, or maybe it's
Yeah.
breaking little bit.
Yes, just a second. I'm using earphone. Hopefully you can listen now. Hello.
Yeah, I can.
Can you listen?
I can listen.
Okay. Okay. Please do let me know if you will get any audio problem. Okay.
Sure.
So I can start with the SAP version related. We are targeting to SAP NetWeaver programming. That's ABAP. Okay. This is our course curriculum. We are going to discuss in next half an hour. This is the basic introduction to SAP. Is all about architecture, how it looks like, what are the architecture, mechanism inside it. Then ABAP development workbench, where you can navigate to different transactions, to familiar with SAP browser, SAP transaction browser, SAP data dictionary, which helps us to create database in SAP. So we are going to discuss SAP types of database and their uses in the application programming. Okay, that's all about data dictionary, where there will become as different objects are there, for search object, lock object, views. There are many components available for data dictionary. So the first class will be architecture. The second, we are going to discuss about the DDIC. Okay.
Okay.
So later on, going forward, we are going to discuss about table, views, data types, like elementary data type, complex data type, reference data types, and table structure, table type. Those are the technical objects we need. Internal table for data processing going forward. We search data from database, hold data in internal table. Those types of internal table we are going to discuss in small programming in ABAP programming class. Okay, there will be, these are the few concepts I'll be going to discuss in the programming class, where I'll take few small examples to show you how it looks like, what are the uses of line size, line count, how many types of messages are there, and how we can write message if data found, if data doesn't found in the database, how we can handle them. Those sort of heading, report, comment sections, everything we are going to discuss in our programming class. Whereas it will be, there are types of programs like include program, subroutine program, function pool, class pool, all those types of program we are going to discuss. In the programming language class, we are going to cover structure, internal tables, constants, variables, whatever available SAP, and how it is going to help in data processing. Okay.
Anil, 1 second. Sorry
Yes,
to interrupt. 1 second. Can I try the audio on my computer?
Yes, please.
Is it possible to stay on both? Maybe let me try because
Yes,
sometimes
please. I'm online. Dear, can you help hear me? Structure, types of program, internal table, constant, and variables. So these are the we can discuss these things on our programming language class. Like we will discuss about the various syntax available, help available in SAP. You can refer them while doing initial coding. And those coding are very simple. Structure is nothing, I think, the same like Java array. Internal table, which holds data during runtime, more than one record it can hold. Constant, same like Java. We declare constant. Local variable, those concepts are there. In selection screens is basically an input parameter. User can provide input parameter to SAP program to fetch required details. Okay, that parameters, it's only for one parameter user can pass to the program. Select options, it could be a range of parameters. Let's say customer ID from 1 to 100. He can search from the database using select options. And there will be screen designing, like selection screen formatting is there. So we can format a selection screen that user can see on the screen, where he can provide required input. In programming events, we will be discussing on types of available events, uh, initialization, start of selection, end of selection. This selections basically triggers during user action. As per user actions, these events triggers, we have to understand their usage, like why we will use initialization, start of selection, where we would like to code so that our code will trigger whatever we want to fetch. If we have declared anything on the program and we want to show it in database. So at the start of selection sections, we are going to search data from the database, end of selections, then initialization. If we need something to by defaulted before screen appears, that under initialization event we can write code. So there are several events available in SE 38 program, that's SAP programming. So that we will discuss in our program event class. Similarly, for printing, for displaying, there are several for reporting purpose. There are several tools we can use for formatting, displaying data. That could be our classical reporting. Classical basically that reporting, like print reporting is something we want to show the result back to the customer. We want to display them, print them, and the screen to show after or processing data. Okay, and there are SAP functions are available to fetch data from the database, and you just pass the internal table. Reporting will happen automatically. So those features we are going to discuss. In the event and page header and footer, there are several events are available. I am going to discuss them one by one in the class. Similarly, we have subrouting, modularization technique, reusability of code, reusability of database and its component. Every object in SAP are reusable. Okay, so function groups and modules, these are the global piece of program we can call on demand. That could be any program we can call the function module, and that piece of code will be available across the system. You can call that wherever you want to reduce coding efforts. Okay, variants, basically we save the pre-filled input data in the variant, so that those you do not need to enter data again and again if you want to fetch the same kind of data from the SAP. Then we have to we will discuss about how to create transactions, how to attach the report executable program into a transaction, which can be called after transaction processing. Those parts are in our course containing. In data transfer method, we are going to transfer data from the legacy system or Excel to SAP or Notepad to SAP. Any kind of file we can upload that to SAP. There are a couple of function modules. External data access are available, so we can upload the data using several methods. Like we have a standard method called direct input method, BDC, batch data communications programs. Those are designed for. There are recording process are available. Like there are wizard-based coding available in BDC. So you do not need to write whole chunk of code. you just need to fetch the data from Excel and pass it to SAP program. SAP program will update the database as per your requirement. You can record. There are wizard-based coding also available in NetWeaver programming, so that will help developer to concentrate on business logic. So there will be less effort for architectural logic. You do not need to write more code on SAP like Java interface design, everything. We have wizard. You can pass the required data and it will create the program for you, code from you. And there are couple of methods available for data transfer from your desktop or third-party system. That could be data transfer technique. LSMW is one of the techniques. BAPI, business application programming interface. Those also we are going to discuss in our batch data transfer program. In dialog programming, basically we are targeting to complete module-full sort of programming. Module-full is basically a screen design where user can, there are huge design parts and less coding. It means that there will be a screen, SAP GUI you are going to design in this class. So screen center, screen element for input, output, subscreen, subscript, and table control. These are the types of elements of the screen of a module full program. So we can design those SAP GUI screen in this programming. How SAP execute all those things are will be discussed. Okay. So in the next part we are going to discuss SAP GUI status, title bar, standard toolbar, how to design standard toolbar, menu bar, and function keys, shortcut keys for performing an action, performing easy for use, and create process. Those are events. Even in module full there are 4 types of events we are going to discuss, like where we can write code. The screen will appear before, suppose we have to pre-fill the data before the screen appears. There are events after user clicks on button, then where we need to write code. Those sections will cover on module full event type. In the event there are 4 types of events like PBO, process before output, PAI, process after input. Like once click on any button, PAI will trigger where we can write our own code to execute that and perform particular task as per customer needs. And there we will come across message for error processing, call list for within a transactions, and next class will be using performance tuning for writing a particular code which will be we will going to use valid programs which will help us to create performance tuning programs, which will be, you can estimate the time how soon our program can execute and what all need and rules and restrictions we need to follow in order to write a particular programming language. So there are recommendations like what you can write, what you cannot write, and what is how you can fetch data from the database faster and process it in ABAP memory and display. How you can reduce your processing time in ABAP program. Those are the part or concepts we are going to discuss on the performance tuning class. And ABAP debugger, basically this is a tool where user can trace the ongoing program, like where the control is currently processing, how it is processing. Like Java, we have logs. Like we check whether that code has particular triggers or any errors. So during runtime, we can trace our code. Any point we need, we can enable ABAP debugger. There are external breakpoint available, in session breakpoint available. There are several tricks which we can trace the program during runtime. Those will be ABAP debugger. And this ABAP debugger will start from the beginning so that you can understand slowly that what it is happening behind the screen. So it will be easy for you to learn ABAP just after learning debugger. It's a quite good tool to trace our ABAP program. Then runtime analysis, those can be possible. SQL trace, then we will trace whether there are any enhancement or any sort of performance sort of stuff we can do in SQL trace. And here there are several advanced features like object-oriented programming. Like Java, we have object-oriented programming language we have in SAP. We are going to use class, local class, global class, interfaces, polymorphism, friends, abstract class, and interface, exceptions class, etc. in the advanced features class. And in the class of ALE and IDOC, we are going to use data communications between the system, one system to another. Those are the parts. And enhancement concept, we are going to discuss how we can enhance SAP standard screen, how we can enhance SAP program, what are their tricks, how we can enhance as per customer needs any standard program. We just find the points where we can write code. Those are coming under enhancement concept class. And ALV, basically it's list viewer. This is reporting purpose, serving list and processing reports in the background and displaying that in school, where you can run the program without user intervention. It could be some ideal time of system time. So we can run the program as per as per the system bandwidth. Those are the course curriculum we are going to discuss in our ABAP class. So there will be follow. There will be small example we are going to do in our SAP screens, like small coding, which will make you confident, and you will learn how you can get the help from SAP inside and how you can use all those statements, syntaxes, how you can correct the syntaxes. Those will be easy for you as you have great knowledge in programming language. So this is what we are going to discuss. Poonam, back to you.
Thanks, Anil.
Yes.
Thanks for its very good introduction. But only thing is, I could see one thing. I think it miss. I'm looking for is like for each topic. Are you going to provide example or exercises?
Yes. That is a shortcut to learn about. There should be, there will be, a practical class. Like we will have small program. Then I'll send you the course content, like what to follow, what is the concept we discussed. Then there will be small assignment. It's similar to what we discussed in the class. Okay, which will help you to understand how it is going and what's happening inside. Otherwise there will be no connectivity between the developer and the system.
Okay, and one more thing is like for each chapter, you have mentioned a couple of chapters, right?
Yes.
So for each chapter, is it possible to send the notes even before the class? Like like if we have a class next week, I would like to read the notes even prior to the class. So
yes.
Is it possible to send the notes even couple of at least one, maximum 1 week or at least few of our 5, 3-4 days prior to the class?
Yes, that's possible, but only technical concept. If you'll first practice and then read, probably you'll learn a lot. But
right, yeah.
If
I just want to familiarize with the wordings and everything, because SAP is more of a wording and it's like
No,
already done.
yes. During the discussions, I'll be only referring to the terminology we are going to discuss, and on the same day and the post class, I'll be sending the document and the slides of material which you can refer, and that will help you to refer and understand the discussed class. And the next class probably you can ask me questions regarding if you have any doubts or any terminology you didn't understand. That will be more beneficial. If you are taking the material in advance, probably you will just read on, but it's not novel or theory, and there will be no interest on it. And I know that you are a technical guy, but you will understand, but the terminology and the practical are two different things. If you do the practical, then I'll tell you the theory. Probably you will get more than prior.
Sure. And one more thing is like apart from ABAP, so what are the other modules do you have more experience with?
Apart from ABAP, I work with multiple modules. Okay, modules means I can work in any module in SAP. Okay, like ECC, MM, FICO, PI, or PS, project system, HR. Those I can work. But my dedicated module is SAP CRM. Okay, where I have in-depth knowledge in SAP CRM, in coding, in functionality, and everything end to end. I have knowledge on SAP CRM system.
Okay, so once we are done with the ABAP, is it, based on my guessing, we are going to use ABAP in different modules of the SAP, right?
Right.
So usually when I apply for a job, they don't. If I say I have only ABAP experience or ABAP knowledge, they might not take it, right? So they might be looking for ABAP along with the one module, right?
Yeah, right. Those things I can. Only thing is that there will be, tables will be different in different modules. Okay, tables and transactions. Their function module. You have to learn those function module in order to work in the particular system, and that will be. I will help you to make you understand how things are going. If you are interested to work for a particular module, I can provide you some input which will help you to handle those scenarios.
Yeah, that would be great help as part of this ABAP because
Yes.
once I learn it, I would like to know how to use in at least in real time for specific module.
Yes, that will be easy for you.
Okay, so and one more thing is like, actually I forgot.
Yes, please recall. I'm here.
And what about the resumes? Are you going to provide a couple of resumes, sample resumes, so that I can prepare from it?
See, resume I can send, but thing is that that's not suggestible. Okay, to copying few technical details. Suppose you are working or developing some sort of Java application. I learned the Java from you, and you are going to send me the resume of yours. I cannot copy those things. But rather, I will prefer let me assign me a small sort of project specific like Java I can design, and that I can write on my resume so that I can answer. I can answer at the time of interview. It should not be copy and paste. I should learn and provide those details on the resume.
Okay. And one more thing is like about programming. Do we need to do? Definitely, we need to do on the like SAP system, or can we do it outside, just like a Java, C++? Can we do that, or
No,
we can?
no. There is a SAP editor available where you have to write code.
Okay, but I could see on the web like the ABAP has the Eclipse tools. I don't know what it is.
Yes, ABAP, SAP has different editor. There will be Eclipse where you can write Java code itself. So to interact with the database, and you are going to get out of more because you are going to be a dual multi-support technical consultant. You can work in the Java side and you can work on the ABAP side. So in Eclipse, you can write Java in order to fetch data from SAP system. But SAP has dedicated transactions editor where you can code for SAP ABAP.
Okay, so do you have you done Eclipse setup for ABAP or SAP tool so that have you done it?
No, we don't need a Java Eclipse tool. There are two sides of coins like Java ABAP and Java SAP and ABAP SAP. Okay, so Java SAP is called a Java technical and ABAP technical. Those are two concepts. So you will learn the ABAP part. We don't need Java coding for that. But going forward, there are more scope on mobile programming. You can say HANA. You can write ABAP code in both the systems. If you are learning also inside Java code, Java program you call ABAP. So that will help you to explore more into SAP.
Okay.
This is positive advantage for you if you are you know Java and you are going for ABAP also.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So do you have more questions?
Right now, no.
Okay. If you feel like you have questions, please raise it to the concerned persons so that I can address them, or email me via this WebEx ID. Okay.
Sure, I don't have your WebEx ID.
So that Priya will help.
Okay, sure.
Okay, that's it from my side, and this is all about discussions about demo, and later on we'll discuss about the availability when you will discuss on like when you will wish to go for ABAP training.
Sure.
Fine. So you can coordinate with Priya for that.
Sure.
Okay.
Thanks, Anil.
Yeah.
Thank you, Anil.
Thanks, Priya, for your time, and thanks, Poonam.